Hey guys, it's Felipe,
Hey, this is Buddha.
and we're back again for another show.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, just with this surgery and life going on, just kind of took a little break, like a vacation,
Little vacay.
and then the storm came, wiped out the Wi-Fi. It's like, yeah, definitely. I'm back, glad to be back. 'Cause I know people have been asking, hey, what's been going on with y'all? So, just kind of checking back in with y'all. Everything's kind of lining back up. We'll start having our guests roll again because I know y'all like to hear other people talk besides us. I'm still trying to get my cousin Jerry on here, who's he's actually a professional crappie angler. He does the fishing guide tours on Lake Fork, Lake Lavon. So, people like to fish. Get him on here, give y'all some pointers. Also, he'll talk to y'all about booking him if y'all want to go out there, and he'll show you where all the honey holes are. Catch y'all some fish rather than just me. Like back when I used to fish, I used to smoke, okay, and then drink a little bit, and I used to just throw it out there with the bobber. I wouldn't even pay attention on there, rolling up, bleeding, smoking, drinking, get bored, start shooting at beavers in the pond, scaring all the fish away. That was my idea of fishing. It was fun. Might catch one or two's about it. What about you? Like to fish?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been fishing. The last time I actually went fishing, my boy Justin, right? We call him Tiny. He said, hey, let's go in my canoe on Lavon. So we're like, all right, cool. And us being... Now, we're not wanting to sit in the bottom of the canoe. We would kind of want to sit up. So we're sitting on like a tackle box. I can't remember what other thing. So we're sitting up high. Man, a big wave hit. And it was only like in March, so the water is still cold. So it took us a second to kind of get our breath.
Right.
So we're going, all right. I don't know. I guess just because it had rain, so it was muddy. I didn't want to wear regular shoes, so I actually had on my work boots, and they're steel toe. So here I am in jeans, steel toe boots. The only thing that really helped me stay afloat was the life jacket. So y'all out there on the water, definitely wear your life jacket. Because, I'm not a bad swimmer, but, man, it was rough. But, we're having to drag the canoe. Like, we flip it back over. We had to get all our stuff that came up, the fishing poles, the tackle box, the seat. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing it all back in the canoe. And then we're having to swim back across. Like, he wants this. It was tricky because on one side, it was actually closer than the other side. So he's like, let's go there. I'm like, nah, bro, we go there. So look at the waves. We're going to fight the current. So we swam, I wanted to say close to anywhere about maybe a half a mile.
Damn.
We were way out there to get to the shore. But yeah, it was bad. We get to the shore, we empty out the canoe, get back in, actually sit proper that time. Like, we're done.
Yeah.
I went back over there where the truck was at. We were like, yeah, we're finished for the day. But yeah, I had to find that picture somewhere. I sent it to him a while back saying, if only it's a picture of us setting the canoe up. It's like, only we knew what was coming next. We'd have never gotten in that water. We'd fish from the dock. Yeah, that's my last
Fishing
time.
experience.
Yeah, that was my last time I actually went fishing. There ain't been since. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yesterday, apparently Facebook and Instagram were down, so.
Yeah, not only that, the internet too. So with you, so we couldn't even though they showed up, we'd just still been like, why can't we get our memes? Facebook, I don't know, tripping. People were panicking. That's why I have Snapchat. She's a viewer. I met her actually from our show. We just kind of been talking, friends and all that. But we were messaging yesterday, and I said, look, I just got a new phone. I said, and because of Facebook being down, it let me load the app, but it wouldn't let me log into Messenger. So I actually had to get her phone number. She's like, what? I'm privileged? I get a phone number? Are you trying to start? I said, no. I said, do you have a Snapchat? She goes, Snapchat is for cheaters. I'm like,
Damn.
I was like, man, Snapchat is fun. You get the little filters. You can play the games on there. Like, he always sees me like, damn, dude, you're still playing those games? Like, all the girls that play softball, they love to play those games. So I'm playing with like 15 different people. Some tic-tac-toe, darts, just different things. But yeah, I like it because it's just easier. And then, like I said, you see all my antics on there. It's easier to go away, and then it's easier just like if we're texting in the middle of a conversation. All of a sudden, Felipe trips and falls. I can just real fast shoot the snap. That's why I like it. I really don't like regular text to anyone. Mostly softball people that aren't part of my team is like other people I'm talking to is on Messenger, but like all my friends, we all Snapchat. That's what we talk through. That's what we love. You just gotta set in the settings where conversations delete after 24 hours. That way, sometimes like, what did you say? I lost your message. It's like, what? But now unless you're doing like the cheating thing in there, you definitely want those messages just to disappear. But yeah, that's like, you don't have Snapchat?
Mm-mm.
I love it. My mom calls it chat snap.
Chat snap.
Get on your chat snap.
Snappy chatty.
Chat snap, yeah, but that's my favorite thing. I love it. People everywhere. You always see me on there.
Well, speaking of that, we're going to roll out the memes of the week.
Memes of the week. So it's the first ones that's going to come up. And are you ready? Bam. Oh, yeah. She is hot. You see her strong hand? Like, was that scary movie too? This is my strong arm.
Yeah. Looks like she got a Popeye forearm on her right.
With her strong hand.
She got the little nubs.
And that filter, though, it worked. It gave her some
booty
curves
popping out.
back there.
Yeah.
Bam!
I think it curved everything in the damn house.
Looking like my boy Josh in some softball pants over there. I see you, boy.
And then her other hand, she got the Freddy Krueger fingers.
Freddy Krueger fingers. Yep. Let's see what else we got.
I think we all know it's true. Being Mexican is tough. We drink like we rich.
Man, we popping tops. It's like 8 a.m. game. What are you doing drinking at the tournament, huh? We're drinking since last night, bro. I haven't stopped. Like, that makes some sense. Definitely makes some sense on there. Here we go. This is a good one. Right there.
Valentine's Day. The one in the back eating the torta.
It's smashing. Right. Okay, here we go. That's right there. That reminds me, this is me right here. It says on the regular photo, on your profile, the tag photo. That reminds me, we were talking to my friend the other night, Alicia, and she does makeup. Like, I actually need to look up there. I'll probably tag her on the post, so her IG, what she does on there. Probably get her on the show one day, but she lives over there like in West Texas, but when she comes up here to visit her family. But now, so we were talking to her the other night, so she does makeup, but she also like does photography photo sessions. So she'll come up from where she lives, I think it's Brownfield maybe, and then she'll come over here to where her family is. And like McKinney and then Denison. So she was like, yeah, I got to do some photo shoots for like a wedding up there. So my boy was like, hey, do you want to do us a photo shoot? We want a photo shoot. How much? She goes, what y'all's photo shoot is about? We told her it was, we want to do a calendar, the men of high roller softball. She's like, get out of here. I'm like, for real. I was like, can you Photoshop me some abs on there? I'm still have the long highs on the side, but I 8-pack. But yeah, that's definitely right there. You see that a lot. That's the catfish. Like I said, they ain't gonna put the person out there on blast, but my friends that watch the show, we know exactly what we're talking about. Her profile picture. First time I seen her in person, telling you she left her ball bag in the dugout, and I didn't even recognize her. I've just seen her on Facebook. I'm like, whose bag is this? And they're like, I don't know. I'm pissed off moving that. That's where I put my bag. Everyone knows this is where my bag goes. And then, so I'm fighting with my team. Nobody's claiming the bag. And someone saying it, they go, oh, that's so-and-so's bag. It's like, I thought, and I was like, I didn't even see her out here. Then I see her come get her bag, and I'm like,
Look at the pick 'em.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, look, I know I'm not a beauty queen. And by the way, did I tell you on our last Roast and Toast, Carla posted on her page, we're having fun, but someone got on there and said, I don't know why those guys are so judgmental. They are ugly. And I laughed at the comment. It's funny. Like, I can take it like I give it, but when we roast it, don't take it personally. My thing is, don't be catfishing Felipe over here, okay? About the movies. Don't be dragging her by the hand again. Me, I'm not. I'm the one that needs to catfish people, but I don't. It's like, got gray hair, so I'm fat, I'm ugly. I snore sometimes, especially when I'm after softball tournaments. I'm a picky eater. I don't text back unless you chat snap me.
Chat snappy.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then that is the truth.
If he's from anywhere in this
Like,
picture.
especially the softball community, they talking about they're cheaters. Not these guys. The Lone Star State were full of virgins and angels over here. Very faithful men. That's just not even softball. We're talking about men from Texas in general. Cheating, what is that? Like, we don't do such things.
If Monday was afoot.
Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that.
Oh, that's definitely Texas right there. What
Fucking
meth is this?
Memphis.
You got the stairs going all the way up.
Where they at? In Princeton?
Man.
I don't know. I like it though. It's a ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
In the ghetto.
It's country, but you know what I'm saying? Same thing. I would live there. Especially right there. You're out in the country. You could just climb on top of the roof. You don't need even a tower blind to shoot some deer with that thing right there. You sit on top right there at your boat.
Got the AC
Yeah,
window
definitely.
unit.
Go put a feeder about maybe 40, 50 yards away from there. Boom, you in.
The Mexican milk. Soy milk.
Soy milk. No. And then that's true right there. I had to tag my friends on this. Because, like, it'll be in the middle of the night sometimes and the group chat will just start going. You're like, we'll be laughing. Wake up to all kinds of texts. One of my boy, his girls is like jealous. She don't want, because we're like be on the phone, man. We just be roasting. So you'll get in there, look in our group chat, and all you'll see is a bunch of memes. And there's one coming up. I don't know if you loaded it, and we'll show it here in a minute about getting ninja kicked in the wee wee. It's like, oh man, so we go out there Saturday. This past weekend was North versus South, right? Friday night started co-ed. Our first game was at 11. We played a conference team and lost. Our next game was at 1. So we played at 1, 2, and then 3. We lost. So it was like 4 in the morning. By the time we're done, we get to the hotel, shower, go to sleep. By the time, we didn't even go to sleep. We're 4 deep in the hotel room. So it was me, my boy Josh, my boy Tony, and my boy Altuve. So we're 4 deep in the hotel room, right? And while we're 4 deep in the hotel room, Josh and Tuve actually want to go to a sit-down restaurant, eat. Me and Tony we'll eat after our first game. So we go in there, we shower, we lay down. By the time me and Tony are laying down, maybe we get about a 20-minute nap. Here come Josh and Tuve. So Josh and Tuve show up, and they do the same thing. So it's like after 5 o'clock by the time we're laying down, we got to play at 8. We're like 20 minutes from the field. So you know what I'm saying? We got to be up by 7 to get dressed, get there. So while we're there, and it was like a slumber party with little kids. I wish it would have been at someone's house, that way their parents would have came in, made us go to sleep, because we did not sleep. So we get there 8 o'clock, and then co-ed, man, we were whacking the ball. I'm talking about everybody was hitting. My boy Kyle did not make one out in co-ed. He batted 1,000. He had like about 3 or 4 doubles, and the rest of his hits were home runs. So we go out there, the first game, men's, thinking, all right, we're just going to keep rolling with this. So we're going out there all big, bad, and cocky. And basically right here, this is what happens. Bam, got ninja kicked in the wee-wee. We went out there like we were Billy. But anyone seen that Scorpion King 3, we don't own the rights, okay? So don't ban us again, ABC. But so we go out there all cocky, dude, and got ninja kicked in the wee-wee. That was like that. We're like, yeah, we're Billy Bad. Went out there, my boy grounds at his first at-bat in men's, he grounds out into a double play. Ain't made an out in like 30 at-bats and grounds out into a double play. But it was just bad. We got beat up, smacked around both of our men's games. It was not a good tournament for men's. Co-ed, we think we placed top 10, and then my women's team, they didn't do bad either. They could have did better. But yeah, it was just Right there, got ninja kicked in the wee wee, bro. It's just, man. Because I'm going to go ahead and say it. Like, my boy Tony says, nah, bro, we didn't get ninja kicked in the wee wee. That was Josh that got ninja kicked in the wee wee. He goes, we're just the other guys in the background getting beat up. But yeah, it was not a good tournament for us as far as men's go. Definitely. Wish we could have that one back. Yep. Shout out to Momo.
Making them women pay attention to the kids.
Because that's on a serious note too. That's basically what's raising the kids now. The tablet. Mm-hmm. It was like a couple of years ago, right? So let's say you're 7 years old, and your uncle comes, and he says, "Hey, come on, get dressed. We're gonna go to the carnival." What are you gonna do?
And get dressed.
Go to the carnival. My nephew chose not to do that. He wanted to watch. We've already discussed this. Watch a YouTuber play the video game he owns. Instead of him playing the game he already owns, he's watching a guy on YouTube play the game that he has. On the floor with this chihuahua, just sitting there. I'm like, you don't want to go ride rides and play games and no. So I was like, dude, that's weird. I was like, you're weird, bro. That's what I told him. Well, yeah, but that's like on the note. That's basically it's pretty much now they're like here, here, your tablet or the phone.
Go to your room.
Go to your room, and it's kids are like that. And you see them everywhere, just on their electronics. I remember back in the day, like we loved playing video games. We would go outside to go and throw rocks at cars. You know? That's just crazy. My girlfriend told me women are better at multitasking than men, so I told her to sit down and shut up. She couldn't do that either.
She couldn't do either.
Yeah, no, it's like, I believe it, you know. But right here, speaking of North versus South, I'll give a shout out to my boy right here, Rogan and Mono, for their team. It's HVAC VSSI Soldados. They won C. You know, they're due. You know, they're having a rough year so far, pretty much. But yeah, I think their team's gonna run C. Just want to give props out there. My little cousin Mo right there in the front. My boy Wells. You know, give a big shout out to them boys right there. They did a good job putting in work. Did their thing this weekend. You know, we suck, but I'm glad they took Matt Spade to go play with them. That was a good move, Matt. Even though you lied to me and said Rogan asked you weeks ago. It is what it is. I ain't ever gonna hold a player back. We met a dude last night at league, and that dude, he played MLB. His first at bat, I'm talking about, he knocked the crap out the ball. I was like, so the next at bat, I gave him a better pitch, and he hit a car in the parking lot. So I asked him, "You playing tournament ball?" He says, "I will." He was like, "You really don't have a team." I was like, "Come play with us, get your feet wet, and some other bigger, better team is gonna take you." I was like, "You don't have no business playing with us." He looked like A-Rod. He's like 6 foot something, big Dominican dude. Well, yeah, he's pretty huge. And also a shout out to Walt and his ladies, Silent Assassins. They won the upper ABC bracket for the women's on North versus South. Good work. Like giving a shout out to them too, because like I said, I've only been coaching women's team for almost a year, but Nina plays with them in Blanca. And they helped me out, like when I didn't have the players at first, didn't have no C players, but they came my first few tournaments, and they were helping me, you know, kind of get my feet wet, kind of giving me a feel, giving me their advice on what I should do. So I'm glad that they got to win this tournament. I think they're going to have a very good run. I know a lot of the times they combine the brackets, but if it was just straight C brackets, I honestly believe that they would run through it. They got a solid squad, and it's pretty good to see them get to do some work this year. Eventually we'll get a playoff, so, you know what I'm saying? Try to size y'all up and get my ladies out there trying to get the game with y'all. But even my team's come a long way. But yeah, just shout out to them, the two of the North Texas teams, for taking North versus South. And, you know, just congratulations and good job. But what else? It's pretty much it, right? The last of the little photo line we have there. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I've been in.
We're here in lockdown.
bed rest for the last few weeks. I've got about 3 more weeks left on.
Yeah, and this kind of sucks because now the weather's good.
Yep.
It's nice this whole week. Really, the rain came through the night, like in the morning, and then disappeared yesterday. And then, like, coming outside today, it actually feels like spring outside. I was ready for this weather change. I hate the cold.
I'm on the last episode of Game of Thrones. I'll be watching that today. And I'll be all caught up.
Season, you get to see the dragons put in work, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Finally got to watch them. Jamie Lannister had to go and get saved in a Marina Trench. Did you ever see any of the memes? Because they're laughing because when he gets tackled off the horse, he's like on the edge of like the river or the creek, whatever it is. But when he falls in, he automatically falls like 1,000 feet down. So the memes, they were pretty much roasting that. And then when Theon jumped overboard, when his uncle had his sister.
Yep.
I was like, he's like, come on, Theon. And he just, no. Like, what's his name's dad on Friday? What have I told you about coming around here and messing with these people? But yeah, the dog out there barking. I don't know if y'all can hear that on there. But maybe it's a cat in a tree. I don't know.
Squirrels
out there. And yeah, next season, I think it's there about towards the end of April in Game of Thrones. And what else you got going on? CrossFit World.
I haven't even, other than being locked up in my room watching TV, I haven't really done much. I haven't even kept up with what's going on outside of the world, outside of the house.
Other than the big Facebook, Instagram disaster. You know, people were checking in safe today, survived the Facebook blackout.
Nah, I went to a doctor's checkup today, and I guess my numbers are good. I get these little cramps in my stomach, but other than that, I guess it's all normal.
Yeah. You have a major procedure.
So I'm just waiting to get back to working out here, hopefully in the next 3 weeks.
And let you work out that soon? I thought it was longer.
Guess we'll find out here in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. They at least get back out the house, right? And get to at least training people, helping out.
Yeah.
In the gym. Walking laps at least. Do some water aerobics with the old people. Something. You know,
yeah.
With your thong. With the tall old lady.
Mm-hmm.
At the senior rec center. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ain't nothing going on. The hell season out here, so that's what hopefully we'll get Kurt Lennington on here.
Yeah, I know he's probably
his roofing business. Yeah,
packed and busy.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Then, what are the guests? Like, y'all gotta talk to us too. Like, let us know what kind of guests y'all want on here.
We've got a lot of reschedules. We still need Accomplice. He's supposed to come back on here. We still have Oscar Morales, who had to do some his story.
Because the way mine and Felipe's schedule is, we're more free in the midday. So a lot of people, like I said, they're working. And then I play softball on the weekend, so it's not like, hey, can we schedule on a Saturday? So it's just kind of hard sometimes to get people. So when we tell y'all they're coming, it's not like we lied or they flaked out. Just life happens. But like him, Accomplice didn't get to come because that was the day he had surgery. Get him on here. I know we definitely are going to do another roast and toast. I've had some pictures sent to me, so if you see yourself on there, don't think that me and Felipe selected you. Some of y'all we're going to select. But yeah, that's what I said, because I have a few people that actually want to be our guests on the roast and toast. They said, don't worry. He goes, y'all can just chill and relax. I'll fire them up for y'all. I was like, yeah, we don't want to run all our viewers away. They're banging them up, making fun of them. But yeah, like I said, if anything else y'all want to see somebody like specific on here and what y'all want to hear about. So I know I'm trying to get my friend Megan on here, the one she was on Roaster Toast, the one that had all the tattoos. You're like, dang girl, you been locked up? But I'm trying to get her because she's off on a Friday, so I'm trying to get her out here on Friday to talk. She's a bartender. So we get some bartender stories. I know she said her worst order that she hates is when people order water with lemon. So it's like her pet peeve on there. So, you were a bartender,
I hated making pina coladas.
Pina coladas. See that they get there and get them talking about their thing, what to do and what not to do to your bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Who else? There was someone else that was supposed to come on. I don't know. But other than that, like the big news in football is everyone's talking about the Cleveland Browns, how they're stacking up. Like they still suck. I don't care. Trying to hear that. Don't bandwagon fan now. Like I don't care. Who the hell are the Browns?
Yeah, but a lot of times they can sign a lot of good people, but injuries is what keeps a lot of people from playing. So from now to football
you just
season,
never know.
I mean, somebody could trip on blade grass,
Yep.
slip on a banana, get caught in a strip club. I mean, there's all kinds of
Shoot
things that can
themselves.
happen.
Like what's his name? Who was that? Plaxico Burris was it? Who was that? Shot himself in the one time outside a club. I can't remember who that was. Oh. Like David Irving, never gonna play again. Chose to smoke weed instead of play football. But who am I to judge? That's pretty much it. Like on that side, then the MLB with Bryce Harper and like where Machado went. You see how much money they got?
Mm-hmm.
Man, all y'all like nothing against football, nothing against basketball, but if you want your kids to make some money in a professional sport with less chances of getting seriously injured, brain damage, and they don't have to be very tall because if you see Altuve for the Astros, I'm telling you, baseball is the route to go.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of money. There's a lot of games in the season, but the wear and tear on your body is not the same. I'm trying to tripping out on Kyler Murray, how he's choosing football or baseball. That's his choice. I know because he's short, and that's the thing with quarterbacks. I know he didn't run a 40-yard dash, and he didn't let him measure his height. But he was out there putting on a show. And that's a local boy there from Allen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope he does well. I ain't knocking him, but man, I'm just saying baseball, to my opinion, that's where it's at. To get more notice, because football, you got to be big, fast, and then even injury prone. Like my mom's boyfriend, like his son, little Jeff, dude, he was a beast. But the way his body was, like his knees just couldn't take you to where if you play baseball, it's not the same. Especially with his speed and his size, I bet he could whack a ball and then put him in the outfield. Or he could run one down. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions on it. But a lot of people don't like playing baseball for some reason. It says boring. I understand watching it, but definitely playing is a whole nother thing. You gotta actually be smart to play that game.
Yeah, everybody just got a different support system.
Yeah, it's kind of hard too. That's why like the MLB players are doing a lot to bring it back to inner cities. It's like a lot of times they say you don't see black people in baseball. I ain't gonna lie, it's expensive to play because you can play as little league and all like regular, but then the select ball, like you stop like in the 5th grade and there's no really in junior high they don't have it. And then once you get to high school, you done miss 3 years. If you're poor, you can't. It costs a lot of money to play select ball. So I see that too, but yeah, definitely. That's something that the city should look more into for like their athletic departments about giving something for kids to do during that period of time rather than just promoting football, soccer, and basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my opinion on that subject. Any fights going on this weekend? What's the name? Fights, right?
I think it's Masvidal and Darren Till.
When does what's his name? Garcia fight?
Spence and Garcia?
Yeah.
I think it's this weekend.
Boxing. This weekend? That's what I'm saying. I think that's their fight this weekend. They're fighting here? Where are they fighting?
I don't know where they're fighting.
I know my boy Josh Danny Swift Garcia because I'm not playing this weekend. They wouldn't let us in Keys Park, no C teams, and then I find out 2 C teams are signed up. Like really? Let's turn into soft knocks. Yeah, I'm gonna run my mouth a little bit. Dude, we even offered to play 6 girls and 4 guys. There got to be 10 players on the field. So we're willing to play with 1 extra girl on the field and 1 less guy and still give the run differential. Like an E team, we got to spot 6, and the D team, we'd have to spot 3. And they still wouldn't let us in this tournament. And they come to find out there are 2 C teams in it. It's like, y'all hold us. And then they're going to say, oh, no, those other teams are playing legal. I'm like, no, they're not. I already know 2 players. 1 team's already illegal. I ain't going to see which of the teams, but they're both going to be dirty. That's just even the E teams are out there. Everyone's dirty out there, but they didn't want to let us in. They changed the rule kind of not to let us in because I told them we were signing up, and they have a meeting and changed the bump rule. Like, oh, man. Well, yeah, it is what it is, so everyone just kind of chill this weekend, play next weekend. No big deal. I'll find something to do.
Weekend off.
Weekend off.
I guess that sums up our show for the day. I'm Felipe.
And I'm Buddha.
Peace.